Hey everybody, this is Pam, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Drag Thursday. This is a special edition of Drag Thursday because it is my series finale. Yeah, this will be the last Drag Thursday on a regular basis that I do. This marks episode 20 of the entire series, and it's the longest running series about one topic that I've ever done in all my years of blogging, and I've been blogging on and off for 6 years now. Very excited about the fact that I was able to complete this, and I'm really excited about the fact that I was able to bring all of you along on something that I was learning. I hope that somebody learned something by watching me learn all about trying to be a fashionista on a budget with no education about the subject. Before we begin, I'd like you to take a look at those two cuties behind me. Those are my littlest fashionistas, my best friend Ty's daughters, Nina and Layla. Apparently, they like watching these videos, and so I'd like to dedicate my final Drag Thursday video to them. Hey Layla, hey Nina. I'm not going to stop talking about makeup and beauty and hair, etc., but it will just be a little bit more random. I think I've come to a point where I'm at the right altitude, and it's basically flying itself. If I decided I need to learn something new, or if I find something really spectacular that I'd like to share with you all, I certainly will. And sometimes I'll even come back, particularly with hair updates, via video. So why don't we start with my hair? My name is Pam, and this is my natural hair. I basically have been wearing a wig for 3 months straight now. It basically is like having braids in your hair for 3 months. So when I got home today, I took off the current wig and I uncornrowed my hair. And what you are looking at is an undefined braid out, basically. I have not let water touch my head for 3 months now. I have done a wet rag technique that I saw on some YouTube video where basically you put a little conditioner on a rag, run it through your hair to get out residue, etc. And then I basically just rebraid it up. Once a week before I put another wig back on. But it's August. It is just hot. And I kind of miss my hair, and I really was excited about seeing how much it had grown. As you know, I started out like this. Look at the picture. And then I went to a bit chop because I really wasn't sure if all the relaxer was out of my hair, and I wanted to see exactly how long it took my hair to grow. So I chopped it all off like this. Look at the picture. And now, here is what I have. I am 100% sure that there's no relaxer in this hair. Let me introduce you to my hair. Look at that. I'm more important about, you all just don't understand. Look at all my edges are back on track and in effect. What I would like to do is, I don't do length checks because I really don't care how long it gets. I like to do fro checks. So I'm going to use my wig brush because it's big bristles and it kind of brushes my hair out fairly easy. I know somewhere there's some natural sister about to pass out about this brush. Based on the texture of my hair, this brush works fine. So why don't I brush it out and let's see how long it's gone. See how easy that is? I hold it to make sure I'm just not ripping anything out my hair in case I do come across some kink. But you see how easy that braid out just came right out? I will say this, I feel like my head is itching, so it is definitely time to wash it, deep condition it, and get it ready to rock. I wanted to use some argan oil. That seems like that's the hottest thing on the market right now. And so I went to my beauty supply store and I picked up, let me see if I can find it because I was showing it to Ty. And I got a suspicion that when I was showing it to Ty, I left it in the living room. But anyhow, part of my regimen when I do take out my braids for the last time, which will be tomorrow night, is I'm going to deep condition overnight with the argan oil, and then I'm going to wash and set and do all of that. So let's do a fro check, afro pick, fist, Can't live without it. Let's pick this bad boy out. And let's see what we got going on. Look at that, y'all. I got a head full of hair now. I believe that this is, if not the same length, I think is actually longer or wider than it was before I big chopped. I big chopped, I believe, either December or January. So this is about 5 to 6 months of growth. Oh yeah. Is this not hot? Will I not absolutely just rock a big fro? Don't play with me. Don't play with me with the big fro. I'm loving it. Look at that, y'all. I've had my color in my hair since November, so no, my hair is not totally chemical free for those that nitpick, but it is relaxer free, and I think that's the point. I haven't decided if I want to put any more color in it, but I am loving it. I think I'm going to do a coil out and shrink it up a little bit because we're getting ready to go to Savannah, and I'm sure that it's going to just, you know, shrink up all the way down to like that big. But here we go, people. Here is Pamela and her fro. Love it. So anyway, let me move on to some makeup stuff. It is hot. Makeup will clog your pores at this point, and in this Georgia heat and humidity, it will slide clean off of your face. So I had to back up off of all that foundation, and I wore it all the way up until like last week, and then I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm tired of blotting. I'm not one to redo makeup. Once it's on, so I couldn't, so I went on the internet, started trying to figure out what other sisters were doing, and they started talking about tinted moisturizer. Well, I went right up to my local Target and picked up e.l.f.'s tinted moisturizer for $3. The color that I use is, don't know. Doesn't say it on here. It said it in the box. But anywho, it has aloe, cucumber, and vitamins A, C, and E. There's 25 milliliters in here, or 0.88 fluid ounces. Perfect match. I have it on today. I've been wearing it every day. I only have to apply this once. It has just enough tint. And what I found you need to do is you need to use a little bit of concealer, which I use my MAC concealer. I put a little bit of concealer up under my eyes, and I put a little bit of concealer over here, and then I put this on top of something, and I use a foundation brush and just blend it in. It's sheer to light to almost medium coverage. Love it. Set it with either a bronzer. I have a bronzer on now on top of it. Set it with a bronzer. You're ready to go. I also decided to launch off into the world of blushes. These Milani Baked blushes are $6.99, but everyone has been raving about them. So I got the color Fantastic Mauve because I was like, what is the point of me being brown and wearing blush that's all the same color as my skin? I got to stop doing that. I've used it a couple of times. I'm still learning how to use blush because this blush is very pigmented, and a little bit goes a long way, and you really don't want to walk around looking like a clown. There's a woman on my train. Good Lord, I need to just snatch her up. But that's another subject. I've been using this for a couple of days. I like it. I'm going to continue to practice how to apply it so that it's just a little bit more lighter. You see? So I'm getting older. I'm noticing some smile lines right here and right here and right here and right here. That's what happiness does for you. Don't have frown lines. I used to have those up here. Gone. Look what I got now. I'm smiling. I'm happy. Anywho, so you all know how I like my lipsticks to be like a blushy, bronzy, brownish, or pinkish for some strange reason. Found this in e.l.f. $1. Love it. Have it on now. You probably can't see it because the light in here is so flipping bad. Love it. My favorite. My favorite. My other favorite. $1 shine eraser. You just take these out. This is a new pack. I've used them up already. Take these out. Carry these in your pocketbook, lady. It's really not a big deal. You can even put a couple fold like this in like an even smaller bag. Blot your face. Get that nose together. Pick a time, like at lunch. Touch up your makeup. Takes off any excess actually and gets that shine away. Then you can just discreetly toss it away. Another find, this is all part of a haul that I did except for this MAC, is Wet n Wild. These color icon kits, love them. I have several, but this is one of the newer ones. Look at that pink. Look at that mauve. I am so about to rock this. Look how pretty that brown is. Like a goldish brown. One of the last eyeshadows that I really want to get is I really want to get a true gold, like a disco gold. But these are just $2.99. And let's see, finally I got a gift from my friend Ty. And these are brushes. In this nice little, this is a hard case. And these brushes are Sonia Kasuke. You might, if you watch the beauty blog, see ladies talking about this is a nice starter kit. These brushes are so nice. They are so soft. Comes with this brush. Actually, it came with all of these different brushes. And when I go on vacation, outside of my big fluff brush, these are the only brushes that I'm going to take. And I'm just going to use these brushes. These are travel brushes. I use this brush now every day because this is a great blending brush. Great blending brush. So, I just love this little case. This is just like so fashionable. So fashionable. So, people, that's about it. As I said, I'm following the same routines I've always talked about. I've got my makeup down to about 10 to 15 minutes on a good day. I'm practicing now going against the grain of what I have on. I have gotten in the habit of if I have on blue, then my eyes are blue. But I wanted to start working on coordinating. So like if I have on blue, I might put a soft pink in there or some other color that complements blue and let blue be the highlight color but not necessarily the base. I've started wearing liquid eyeliner a little bit more. I still haven't got back to doing the whole eyelash thing. I think I'm just going to let somebody put my eyelashes on. It's not that serious. When you wear glasses, it's really not that serious. And I keep forgetting to even put my contacts on. To be honest, I'd rather sleep than do the whole contact thing. So, there you have it. My journey from thinking that I didn't need to dress up. I didn't need to do that little bit of extra that girls do. Not because I was trying to be a tomboy or anything, but I just didn't have the confidence that I could actually do it and it came out and looked right. I said on the Facebook today that I was walking past the glass mirrors that I walked past in order to go to work. And I looked at myself and I said to myself, wow, look at you. Every day you put together a whole outfit, including shoes, including jewelry, including makeup, including hair. And I've created a style for myself. I've looked back over like all the pictures that I've taken in the summer of 2011, and I didn't have like hardly any misses, even with wearing hats. And y'all don't know how many years it was that I thought that I couldn't wear a hat. It is so interesting what you see when you look in the mirror, and usually it's a lot of people in the back of your head giving you comments. Comment to yourself. If you don't feel it works, then you don't do it. But listen to yourself, because here I am at 45 years old, just developing a style. I am really excited about purging out my closet for the winter and getting pieces that I know will work for me now in the winter. I'm proud, though there can be improvement, that I weigh 38 pounds less than I did when I got married 4 years ago. I've kept my weight off all of that time. I continue to try to lose weight. I am coming to that point where I have to acknowledge that my strength level is like on 0, and I'm going to have to work out for nothing else but strength training. I mean, I can't lift up tissue without acting like everything is falling apart. The diabetes is still what it is. I still struggle back and forth. Maybe 3 weeks ago, I had a little relapse on that whole juice thing, but I pulled up out of it, and I'm back on track. I think I mentioned on the blog that this week I'm going to be testing my sugars every week. It's almost time for me to go back to the doctor, so of course that, means a lot for me to start back really testing and getting myself together. So anyway, once again, I want to thank everybody who has watched this series, read this series, and I hope that some people pull some things away from it. I'll continue to make videos if it's so be it. I'll show you, some twist outs or something that I'm doing with my hair in particular now that it's longer. And I love all of y'all. I appreciate you all with your comments and everything. And I'll see you later. Sashay away.